With any problem involving a parabola that involves the focus and a directrix, I always say it's easier to handle if we draw it. So I know it says the use of the grid below is optional, but we're definitely going to use this grid. Let's start by labeling the focus. It is at the point 4, -1. And we should also label where our directrix is, the line y equals -5. Now the reason this is all helpful is because we're going to be using the standard equation of a parabola here that I've written out, but in order to utilize this, we need to know the location of its vertex because the values of h and k represent the x and y coordinates of the vertex. And the vertex is going to be halfway between the focus and the directrix. And that's going to be this point right here. I know that's the case because the y value of our focus is at -1 and our directrix is at -5. So halfway between that is -3. So let's go ahead up here and just jot down the value of the vertex, or the coordinates of the vertex. It has an x value at 4 and a y value of -3. Now before we start filling in the values of h and k, the other thing we need to figure out is our p-value. Now remember, p represents the distance from the vertex to the focus. So taking a look there, we can see that it is a distance of 2, 1, 2. And it is moving in an upwards direction, which means our p-value will be +2. So let's just jot that down to remember here. So our p-value is +2. All right, with all that done, let's go ahead and write out our equation. So our h value is the x value of the vertex, that's 4. Our p-value is 2. And our k-value is -3. So because we're subtracting it, it'll actually become addition. All right, so that is the equation for the parabola. However, oh, well, I guess we should change that to an 8. I am also going to show you how to rewrite this by isolating y. So we can do that by dividing everything by 8. And we will get 1/8 x minus 4 squared equals y plus 3. So you can see that by dividing by 8, that 8 got canceled out. And then finally, to isolate y completely, we would subtract 3. So our final equation would be y equals 1/8 of x minus 4 squared minus 3. So because it doesn't specify which type of equation, I feel like either of these would be a valid solution, but I did want to show you both just in case. Oh, and if you're curious, the parabola, of course, we know it's going to open up upward, so it would look kind of like that, but drawing it isn't actually mandatory for this question. Anyway, that's all for this video, and thanks for visiting JD's Preparation.